MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. Seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? Then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jorge Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a perfect 2 for 2. The 2-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
At the ball.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And it's 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Braun looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Twins are off to an early 1-0 lead. Jose Barrios is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
So coming to the plate, Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Now batting, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
The next twin up, Mitch Garver, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. Two and out.
One out, nobody on.
Nope.
3-1.
I got 3-1.
Miguel
3-1,
Sano
1
waits
strike.
on deck. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
Garver, base runner at first with one out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Softly hit out to short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Arias is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Two out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The set and the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now, but this will land untouched. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here comes Yelich. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Twins 1 and the Brewers nothing. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kepler is underneath this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Braun, a California-born ball player who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, and this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. The 2-1 home. Jorge Polanco is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Jorge Polanco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. First pitch of the at-bat.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. None out. Runners at first and second. Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's no.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-1. Here it is.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 3 and the Brewers nothing. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Kepler. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 3 and the Brewers nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Corbin Burns answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. All set for the start of the inning, so the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Popped him up. Sogard is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Arias. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes.
Ball that time. Hey.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Left side, but well foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Again, a 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jose Barrios. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
No runs, just one hit, one error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Kester. You're out.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jorge.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Count is 1-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
King will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Ryan Braun now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Braun. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Popped up. Sano has a play, one down.
Now back, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Ready now, Justin Smoke. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And that misses, 2-1. One out, nobody on. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2.
3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And for ball 1, a base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail in this one 3-0. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yeah, some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball inside.
Luis Arias is on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 3-2 pitch, and a fastball swung on and hit to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Arias. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Up next for the Twins.
So stepping in, Jose Barrios. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-1 home. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 3 and the Brewers nothing. Avisail Garcia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Avisail Garcia.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fouled off. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
First walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. From the stretch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
That evens it up 1-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Alex Claudio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
One and 2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Last half of the 7th here, and here's Christian Yelich now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
We're starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Standing in, Keston Hiura. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and in next the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1, still down 3-0. Ray Black has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch.
2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he is in there.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, Don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready.
And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding into the box, Jose Barrios. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it.
1-0.
With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Brewers nothing. Now in the box, Omar Narvaez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Brock Holt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Brewers. Number 32, Brock Holt.
A ball and no strikes. And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Eric Sogard. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Look out, 2-0 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Here he comes on 2-0. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and 0 now.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kepler's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Brewers strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. J.P. Feyereisen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Josh Donaldson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First offering on its way.
That's out. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
1-1.
Two out, bases loaded. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
Miguel Sano would be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Navarez is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Twins lead it 6-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Clippard is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Hit hard to the right side. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
So now to the plate, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses again, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Two-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled away. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Popped him up. Avila is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios pitches well enough to get the W. Brandon Woodruff worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the Show Nation